Hey Gemini, how's it going? Welcome. I'm working with the Mythic Tarot for you guys today. Um, Saturn has been squaring me for a while, and it's in Pisces, and it will be squaring you all the way through next year. And that, so there's the bad news and the good news that you're probably already aware of. The quote so-called bad news is that it makes it a lot harder for you to seemingly get away with things you used to get away with. It kind of seemingly takes away your luck. But what it does really is it forces accountability of a higher standard than you already had. It really stretches you to your potential. So if you thought you were living through your potential, this takes you even farther. And it's not always easy, but if you recognize the way it operates, the way it does so with you, and you get ahead of it, meaning instead of skipping stages, perhaps it could play out as, or hoping something will just work out could also play out as that, because maybe you were used to it working out this way, some of you anyway. Now that you recognize that it doesn't work this way anymore, and that you've got to be more prepared and more responsible and more accountable and all the words, and you actually do so in advance, then the reward is significantly bigger than the alleged reward of your alleged luck that you allegedly lost. Does that make sense? So, be ahead of it. Don't let it be ahead of you. If there's a deadline of some sort, be on top of it, and don't hope that the boss will not show up the day after and that you'll just earn another day. Because you have that luck. You're used to it anyway. And it's not really lucky. It's enabling. It kept you stagnant. But now Saturn is like, you can do better. Saturn is the teacher that comes into class after you had a teacher that kept just kind of letting you slack and letting you flake, and you loved them because you could have done whatever you wanted, but you didn't really grow and you didn't truly learn. And now they come and they really teach you, and you're like, I didn't know that there's this to learn. It wasn't even presented in front of me. Because that former teacher, they weren't awesome. They were lazy. They weren't really loving on you. They just didn't really care about your progression. And maybe from a place of possible lack of maturity, it's okay, we're all on the journey. You perceived it as something great and awesome that just allows you to be whatever you want to be. But now that you get that teacher that really brings out so much more out of you, even though it's hard, if you appreciate it, you'll get to utilize this blessing and get so much out of it. Or you can fall to your shadow space, and every sign has their shadow space. It's always a choice. And complain about your misfortune, how you used to have it easy and now things are so hard. Stop it. Okay, what's up with Gemini? Nine of Swords. You're like really worried about it. You're like, does the gods suddenly hate me? Do the gods suddenly hate me? Does God suddenly dislike me? Does the universe turning its back on me? Am I not manifesting as I used to? Is it bad karma? Whatever the case may be, however you're looking at it, Rewind and watch everything I said until now. This is not to hurt you. If your mom insists on you eating your vegetables and you're crying because you want chocolate right now, it's not trying to hurt you. This is what it is, literally. You're crying that the universe or that Saturn is trying to get you to eat your vegetables. Just eat your vegetables. That will bring you a lot of abundance and a lot of luck. 6 of Pentacles. That will be the turn of events that you need. Once you eat your vegetables, you'll get to have your chocolate cake. Best of all worlds. It's either none of it or all of it. You don't eat your vegetables, you don't get your chocolate. You eat your vegetables, you get your chocolate. ¿Comprende? So, from all of this whining and concern, a really great opportunity comes in. But you will have to prove yourself after you receive it in a continued manner. 2 of Pentacles. Showcase what you know and don't worry too much about what it is that you could potentially also do that they're not giving you the chance to do. Just do what you know how to do that they're giving you the chance to do. And then once you do this, great, then you'll get more. Okay, and I'm talking about everything in life. It could be your job, could be a project, could be a love interest. Let's say you're behaving in a way that is very appealing to them and they're into you. But then as soon as you feel like you have them or that they're yours, you start changing your behavior. That is the epitome of 6 of Pentacles. When you're getting something really great, but then you start taking it for granted and change your behavior. Don't even wonder on whether or not you can change your behavior. You cannot, because that will circle you right back here. Because once you eat your vegetables and then you get your chocolate cake, the sun sets and then it rises again the next day. And then once again, you need to eat your vegetables in order to get your chocolate cake. Every day. Yes, every day. No, not every other day, every day. I'm just teasing you, you know that. But it's because I know you can. You can handle it. There we go. 3 of Cups. When gratitude settles in. When you realize that this good thing that you're receiving is working for you, could so easily be taken away. And the humility and gratitude are the things that serve as a somewhat of a glue to the blessings. So you perpetually, consistently express gratitude and joy and appreciation for this blessing, for this awesome relationship, for this awesome job, for this awesome whatever. Someone who believes in you, someone who supports you, someone who teaches you. Saturn. The Chariot, the Empress, and Temperance, followed by Page of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Okay. You're being upgraded to the you're playing with the big boys now. Chariot, Empress, Temperance. You're getting some sort of opportunity, Gemini, or you're starting to see someone, and they're like a whole different ball game. Or this opportunity is a whole other ball game, something beyond what you're used to. And you start with, and then the way you respond to it is somewhat with insecurity and sabotage, because this is too good to be true, right? Like you said, Morgainne, Saturn is coming in and making everything harder, and this is not going to flow, and something will go wrong, and no. Not if you'll implement everything learned. And you act with leadership and sense of direction. Yes. Embedded in, integrated with, combined with compassion, patience, generosity, humility, inner beauty, and genuine desire to make things awesome and great and improved without worrying too much about I don't even know. Right? If you don't start counting, if you don't start nitpicking, if you don't start thinking, what more can I get from this? Or what is it that they're not giving me despite everything that they are? Things have the potential to work really, really great. Also, I'm seeing you in an environment soon in which like everything is seemingly super harmonious and love-based and empathy-based and truth-based and all that jazz. But you feel a little bit like excluded, maybe, or like you have to work harder to prove yourself worthy of things or something that others just get naturally. It's all circling back to Saturn squaring you. Right now, you're at a point in your life where you do need to work harder for things that used to come easier for you and that still come easier to others. And sometimes it's right in your face. It's like salt on your wound kind of thing. They're in a different stage of their journey, and you're in your stage of your journey. And it's actually, and you're like, what are you saying? That they're more advanced? See, that's where you fall prey to your nonsense again. Quite the opposite, actually. You're given more responsibility. You're given the benefit of the doubt of being able to handle this expansion. How is that not a compliment? They're still in their playtime. They haven't reached an age or mindset in which they can handle a Saturnian teacher like. Or, and that's okay, maybe they've done the work. It's possible also that it's their good karma. Work on yours, let them have theirs, good or bad. If you're asked to eat your vegetables and someone next to you is eating a chocolate cake, maybe they already had their vegetables. Maybe they never argue. Maybe they always eat their vegetables. I don't know. Or maybe their stomach just can't handle the goodness of vegetables right now. They're not in that. Vegetables are very high frequency, actually. They're very nourishing. They're very vital. If you inherently and instinctually respond well to them, you're in alignment with them. If you inherently and instinctually do not respond well to them, you're not in alignment with them. Something to do with communication is also coming through, a message of some sort. I think you're going to receive a message from far away, that has to do with something that people that are close to you are going through. So this could be your hometown where you are originally from. This could be a community of some sort that you used to belong to, and now you're in a different place. Or this could be your family, or this could be your I said culture already, or this could be your culture, um, your people, whatever the case may be, right? And you're trying to find yourself in between these two worlds. Interesting. Seven of Pentacles, and we had Six of Pentacles earlier. So you're going to be offered something, Gemini, and it's going to seem humble or small. No, not too many promises, not too many, but it's like it's an opportunity. It's a humble one. But it does have a purpose, a meaningful purpose. I feel like you'll be drawn more to the purpose than you will be to the status of it, or the money of it, or whatever of it. Because of what it means for you, what it means to you. Wow. And now we have Eight of Pentacles and Six of Cups. So 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles, and Six of Cups. I'm looking. Hold on. Wait. Patience. I don't know what I'm looking for, whatever. Oh, okay. I guess these cards want to be there. We have Five of Swords in the upper, and then the Strength card in the reverse, following Eight of Pentacles and Six of Cups. Okay. There's a certain situation that you can't win or defeat or get out of. It's something that feels like a lose-lose situation, catch-22 like, something that feels a bit unfair. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm picking up it's karmic. Either way, you won't be completely pleased, whichever decision you'll make. But making a decision you must. This is a lesson that you're guided to go through. And this is not a fault thing. This is not a condemnation thing. It's just something that happened a while ago, and now it's coming back around. That's it. Could have been many lifetimes ago. I don't know. But it's coming back around. I'm picking up that you're getting it easy. You're having it easy, relatively. So that's something to focus on and be grateful for. That is a good thing. It's very agonizing. It's not dangerous, you're not in danger or anything of that sort, but it's almost like a level of spiritual agony, like there must be a way to make this okay, or make this work, or make this easier. And it seems like there isn't, and maybe there isn't, and that is okay. Maybe you just need to cross that bridge one step at a time, with your head high. And I keep getting express humility, express humility. Okay. So in case, this could be for some of you, not all of you, but in case maybe you've done something wrong, maybe you've made a mistake of some sort, and we all do. It's life, you're human, it's okay. So, and now it's coming back around. Don't argue, don't double down, definitely don't gaslight. Just acknowledge the nature of cause and effect. Be graceful about it. That's what I'm getting, if that's the situation. Um, mm, let's look at the cards. I feel like I want to rearrange. There is a love sequel to this reading. I'm going to create a reading to look into you and your person of interest for the next month from when you're watching this. Okay, so from whenever you're tuning in, from whenever you're getting your sequel, it's a month from here on, between you and your person. Okay. And it's available for unlimited, for all the sequels are available at master tier for channel members. Link is below to that. And we also have this. It's major arcana. 6, 7, 8. 2 6s. 2 7s. One page. And then, sorry, takes me a moment. Hold on. 2 3 5 9. Okay. 2 6s and 2 7s. This is 8. 8 8. Actually 3 7s. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a little bit. So there's heightened sensitivity, Gemini, coming through for you. It's almost like your walls, your boundaries are kind of are lifted or taken down, and you become very sensitive and very much aware of how you feel, and it makes you feel more vulnerable and more dependent on how people around you behave. Um, it's a process of healing. for you to become more aware of who you are on the inside, for you to become more aware of your sentient existence, you know, being less in the mind, more in the body. Exercise, spend time outdoors. Okay. All right, your love sequel is right here. Stay magic, stay true, and I'm gonna see you real soon. Bye for now.